Welcome back to the channel. We are here May 3rd, and this is going to be the Draftkings breakdown for May 4th. 7-game slate we got going on Tuesday. Up and down matchups, very one-sided. Phoenix, Cleveland, Charlotte, Detroit's kind of ugly, but it could be no defense in there. You might want to, stack that up. Brooklyn, Milwaukee is probably the gem of the night that we see. Probably see a more inspired performance out of Brooklyn. It took Giannis to score 49 points and make like 4 threes, which never happens, for them to even hold off the Brooklyn Nets. So you'll see a better, performance out of Kyrie, KD, and the supporting cast. Dallas, Miami, that's kind of ugly. We'll see if Dallas shows up healthy. Golden State, New Orleans is having a back-to-back, and then Toronto, LA. Yeah, this is really kind of ugly tomorrow. Like I said, you might want to focus on that Brooklyn Nets Milwaukee game. That's where most of the points should be coming. But I came up with a solid core, I think. So let's dive into it. Point guard position, 7K and below. That is the rules. And we're going to start off with Delon Wright. Okay, Delon Wright should be an absolute lock. We're going to find out some more news if De'Aaron Fox is going to be out because he's away with safety protocols. So he's supposed to be away for 10 to 14 days. It's only been 10 days, so we're not sure he's going to come back in this game or the next. But Tyrese Halliburton is officially out. So that's going to leave the Kings very, very short-handed at the guard position. There's a reason why they got Delon right before the trade deadline. And he stepped in pretty good against Dallas, his former team, and got 31 minutes, 7-9 shooting, missed some threes, but the production is there. He did it with Dallas. He's done it with Detroit earlier this season. You're getting him at 5,100. I think there's a lot of meat on that bone. Delon Wright should go way, way off at this price, and he's going to get the minutes. Like I said, they are very short-handed. No Tyrese Halliburton, no Harrison Barnes. I forgot the first name of the dude, but Me Too is he's questionable right now, but he might be out. But Delon Wright, steal at 5,100. Next is going to be shooting guard at 4,900, Frank Jackson. I know I've been giving you Killian Hayes, but he is very, very up and down. And with the injuries that the Detroit Pistons are having, it's not even injuries. They're just choosing to sit out people. They're tanking on purpose. So Corey Joseph, Jeremy Grant, guys like that, they're not playing if they're going to be out yet again, which they should be. Frank Jackson has been coming off the bench and getting solid minutes. They bumped up his price to 4,900, but coming around on the back-to-back, going up against a poor defensive team in the Charlotte Hornets. They're scrappy, but not that great of a defensive team. And you've seen he just came off a very good outing going up against the Hornets. 34 minutes, 8 and 19 field goal percentage and shots, 6-11 from the three-point. He was absolutely on fire from long distance, 25.7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Not saying he's going to do this exact thing, but if you can get me at that 30 DK range at the 4,900 price point, I will be certainly happy, and I think he can do it because the Piston teams is very, very short-handed, and they're going to have to lean on guys like Frank Jackson, and then next, Sadiq Bey at 6K. Now, this rookie has been he had some ups and had some downs. I think he's hitting this nice little stretch right here, and he's at an all-time high at 6K salary. So that is a lot. But like I spoke before, short-handed, not a lot of mouths to feed now, and Sadiq Bey, the rookie, is getting most and majority of the shots now. So 40 minutes, 7 to 21. You like a better field goal percentage out of him, but he can definitely knock down a 3, get you some rebounds and assists, since he is going to be in this offense, since it's no more Jeremy Grant. So there needs to be a number 1. Sadiq Bey can be that guy. 22 points, 5 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals, fills it up everywhere he can. Very athletic type of player. I like what I see out of him. The Nets drafted him first, but he was part of that trade for Landry Shamet. So I like Sadiq Bey at 6K. Next is going to be Marvin Bagley. This bum, saying that he's not a bum, but he's come back from injury, and now like I said, Kings are shorthanded. He's gonna have to step up to what his potential was. This is a very high draft pick, and he has not come nowhere near the level of what they, got this man for. They could have got Luka Doncic. They chose Marvin Bagley over Luka Doncic. That's what the Kings did. That was an absolute stupid decision. And now you have to deal with this injured power forward from Duke who is very, very up and down. Has the talent, but is not putting it all together. Face Dallas. He finally showed up, got you 40 DK, bumped him up $500 more. Uh, with no Harrison Barnes, no De'Aaron Fox, there's going to be guys that need to step up. Marvin Bagley's number one. Number two is going to be Delon Wright. And I like them as a tandem for tomorrow. You can stack it up that way, bring it back with some OKC guys like Lou Dort, Pokey, similar guys in that situation. Now, last but not least, I'm going to go to Kendrick Nunn first. We're going to go to Kendrick Nunn, the guard position. Tyler Hero is going to be out for I don't know how many games, but he's not healthy right now. So it's a two-man group at the point guard position. Kendrick Nunn is starting. Goran Dragic is coming off the bench. And we want one of them boom games from Kendrick Nunn. He can definitely explode for 40 bombs and even more. He got a 52 against Houston. So the potential is there. Going up against Dallas, who tend to give up second halves of the games. They come out very, hot and heavy in the first half, and then they tend to die off in that second half, give up leads that they previously had. So it's really, really crazy. But Kendrick Nunn, I like him. Consistency is here. At least get you 30 DK. You want more. He has the ability to hit more. The field goal percentage has been pretty high. That's 60, 57, that's nice. 64, that's nice. 61, that's great. He's getting in a nice flow with his jump shot. So that big game is going to come very, very soon where he's going to be worth the next day like 6K. So I like him at 5,700 going up against Dallas. I think it is a plus matchup for him. And then last but not least is going to be Demarcus Cousins at the center position. I know I've been giving you Kim Birch. You can go back to that. Well, he's at 5,300 right now. But Demarcus Cousins at 37. We want to take full advantage of it. It's very minimum amount of minutes, but production is there. So you're getting in the 3K area, someone that's going to get you 25 DK plus. It's because of how active he is on both sides of the ball. Getting rebounds, getting blocks, scoring the ball at will, shooting the three. Very, very dynamic scorer. If he's getting 20 minutes at 3,700, not saying it's a lock because the minutes are very low, but the upside is there. Upside is definitely there. He's way over a point per minute. And Demarcus Cousins at 37, I got to have him. I got to have some of them at least. It's a nice punt to have. Move on to another position, and you save salary. So Demarcus Cousins at 3,700 on DraftKings. Let's go over to Fanduel and see if we can match up some similar values. Starting off with Kendrick Nunn at 55 compared to 57, so much cheaper on FanDuel. I prefer him on FanDuel, so you can switch one of these two guys out, Delon Wright, Frank Jackson. It's up to you. Next is Delon Wright is going to be 51 on DraftKings compared to 52, so very similar. You don't lose much value on either site. Obviously, the cheaper prices on DraftKings, so that's good as well. Frank Jackson is well cheaper on FanDuel at 43 compared to 49. I like him over here. The minutes should be coming. No, Saban Lee is going to be the backup. It's just going to be him and Killian Hayes getting that point guard minutes pretty much. And next guy is going to be Sadiq Bey at 6,200. More expensive on FanDuel, so I'll tend to lean more on DraftKings since the price is a little higher. But I don't mind either. I really don't, because like you see this opponent ranking right here, 30th in the league. Charlotte gives up tons of points to the small forward position. Next is going to be Marvin Bagley at 5,500 compared to 5K on DraftKings. Both are viable. Sacramento Kings are shorthanded, so I like Marvin Bagley at this price at 5,500. I think he can do very, very well. He needs to step up. You are a very high draft pick. Let's step up. Let's see some more potential out of you. And then last but not least, Demarcus Cousins at 5,400, extremely high. So you're gonna need him to hit that floor. He has to. DraftKings is a lot of leeway at 3,700 at this 5,400 price on FanDuel. He's got to go. He's got to go off. So it's very risky for Demarcus Cousins on FanDuel. Watch out for that. But I really, really like him on DraftKings. And I think other than that, I think we have a solid core going for tomorrow. Please pay attention to news. Things change at a moment's notice. There's new ins, new outs. Stay very well connected with Roto World. And there's some other, stuff on Twitter that you can look up. Fantasy Labs NBA gives you a nice update as well. Let me know how you guys feel. Comment down below. All right. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessNSD. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.